to fight secretly or openly, to wish secretly or openly, to desire the degeneration and the downfall of any church expression, either based on the fact that you do not agree with their advocacy, I tell you in advance, prophetically so, it will end up being a waste of time. Believe that a brother or another ministry or a man of God has not seen correctly, shouting and advocating your annoyance will not change. Why don't you deploy intercession? To the point where family members sometimes cannot see eyeball to eyeball. Couples have had harsh disagreements on grounds of convictions, and sometimes who is for Paul and for Apollos. I feel very sad, especially for new believers, because you can see the confusion. And you see, because God has given grace to be articulate and to speak sound, it doesn't matter who you listen to, you will not go without an effect. It doesn't matter if it will change later on, but at the time you are listening, it will come with such compelling evidence and power. I cannot be sad and hate you and antagonize you just because I feel you do not hold my emphasis as your emphasis. There are people I've met, I have a few friends, we don't necessarily agree in everything, but it's too small a reason to met out hatred on one another. We are going to learn a lesson from the wisdom of a strange man called Gamaliel. Gamaliel gave a counsel that the body of Christ must listen to. He says, there stood up one of the council, a Pharisee named Gamaliel, a doctor in the law. He had a reputation among all the people and commanded to put the apostles forth a little space. Reading to 39, he addressed the men and said, consider carefully. So they wanted to kill the apostles. That was the plan, to kill them because they were advocating something they were not comfortable with. And Gamaliel gave a warning. He said, consider carefully what you intend to do to this man. Verse 6, he began to give illustrations. Illustration number 1. Some time ago, Theodorus appeared claiming to be somebody, and about 400 men rallied to him. You don't have to be real to be followed. But Gamaliel is saying, no, I need to teach you something. I may not believe these apostles, but I am a doctor, I have experience. Let's learn from history. He said 400 men rallied around him. Watch this. He was killed and all his followers were dispersed, and it came to nothing. Example number 2. After him, are you seeing that it did not start now? After him, Judas the Galilean appeared in the days of the census and led a band of people in revolt. He too was killed and his followers were scattered. Verse 38, therefore, on account of history, I present in the present case, I advise that you leave these men alone. Let them go. For if their purpose or activity is of human origin, help me, it will what? It will what? It will fail. Next verse, 39. But if it is from God, if for any reason it is from God, you will not be able to stop this man. You will only find yourselves fighting against